Elon Musk had lost everything. His companies were on the verge of collapse. SpaceX had suffered 3 consecutive rocket failures. Tesla was on the brink of bankruptcy. He was out of money, sleeping on a friend's couch, and just days away from total ruin. One more wrong move, and it would all be over. In 2008, Musk was at his lowest point. SpaceX had burned through millions. Every launch had ended in disaster. Tesla couldn't even pay its employees. Investors were pulling out. Experts called him crazy. People begged him to quit. "Stop before you lose everything," they said. Even his closest friends thought it was over. But Musk didn't give up. He put his last remaining money into one more launch. If that failed, SpaceX would be finished. On September 28, 2008, the 4th Falcon 1 lifted off. It reached orbit. Success. In that moment, everything changed. NASA awarded SpaceX a $1.6 billion contract. Tesla received a last-minute investment. In just a few months, Musk went from losing everything to shaping the future of space travel and electric vehicles. He could have given up. He almost did. But while everyone told him to quit, he kept believing in himself. Today, when everything seems to be against you, will you give up, or will you keep going until you win? Elon Musk's resilience was shaped at a young age. Growing up in South Africa, he was a kid fascinated by science fiction and computers. At the same time, he was bullied at school. Once, a group of kids pushed young Elon down a concrete staircase and beat him so badly that he ended up in the hospital. This didn't break him. It strengthened his determination. He became obsessed with technology and problem solving. At age 10, he taught himself programming and began dreaming big about America and space. At 17, he left South Africa alone and headed to North America in search of opportunity. He worked small jobs, sometimes surviving on just $1 a day, but he never abandoned his vision. By his mid-20s, his efforts began to pay off. In 1995, he founded his first company, Zip2. He slept in the office and coded day and night. 4 years later, Compaq acquired Zip2 for more than $300 million. Musk made $22 million from the sale. He invested that money into X.com, an online banking startup that later became PayPal. When eBay acquired PayPal for $1.5 billion in 2002, Musk walked away with $175 million at the age of 31. But Musk's goal wasn't money. It was impact. He believed humanity wasn't making enough progress in space travel and sustainable energy. Instead of retiring, he invested his entire fortune into 2 startups, SpaceX, which he founded in 2002, and Tesla, which he joined in 2004. 2008 was the worst year of Musk's life. SpaceX's 3 Falcon 1 attempts had failed. Tesla's Roadster had gone over budget and production was delayed. The global financial crisis hit. Both companies were out of money and investors were pulling out. His personal life was collapsing too. He was going through a difficult divorce and had 5 young children. He had invested all his money and had started borrowing just to cover personal expenses. He was sleeping on friends' couches. Experts called him crazy. Many people told him to shut down either Tesla or SpaceX. But he split his remaining money between the 2 companies, trying to keep both alive, a decision that could have killed both. Musk later said, "I never thought I could have a nervous breakdown, but I came very close." In August 2008, when the 3rd rocket failed, Everyone gave up, except Musk. With his last remaining money, he built one more rocket. "This was the last money we had for Falcon 1, he said. SpaceX engineers fixed the issues and prepared the rocket again. Elon was waking up at night screaming from stress, but he told his team, failure is not an option this time. On September 28, 2008, Falcon 1 launched and made history. It became the first liquid fuel rocket built by a private company to reach orbit. That success changed everything. Just 2 days after the launch, NASA called. They said they were awarding SpaceX a $1.6 billion ISS cargo contract. Musk was in shock. I couldn't hold the phone. I just said, I love you guys. That same week, Tesla also miraculously secured investment on December 24, 2008, at 6 p.m., the last possible minute. Within 3 days, Elon Musk went from the brink of collapse to making history. After 2008, SpaceX advanced without slowing down. Falcon 9, Dragon, reusable rockets, records. Tesla introduced the Model S in 2012, and the world took notice. In 2013, it achieved its first profit. In 2020, it became the most valuable car manufacturer in the world. By 2025, it had grown into a $1 trillion company. Musk nearly went bankrupt again during the 2017 to 2018 Model 3 production crisis. He worked 120 hours a week and slept on the factory floor. But he didn't give up. Today, SpaceX is aiming for multiplanetary life with Starship. Tesla is leading the electric vehicle revolution. Musk's story proves one truth. Extraordinary results require extraordinary effort. In 2008, Elon Musk was on the verge of giving up. Almost everything was falling apart. But he didn't quit. He held on, and he changed the world. Remember, the darkest moment comes right before dawn. Your comeback might be just one step away if you can keep going.